Glory to the Machine God, Arma 3 Warhammer 40k by RubixRaptor.
Howdy! Today we are touching things that we certainly shouldn't be, and we are also playing as the professionals of doing exactly that. That being the Adeptus Mechanicus, everyone's favorite group of cultish technophiles who surprisingly have a pretty scary armed force, which is something I very often forget about, mostly because a lot of it to me is a tech priest with a very large gun. Anyway, Today we are poking a Necron tomb world with a metaphorical stick, which is something that has never gone wrong ever. This mission was also inspired off of the Battle of Demirium from Space Marine 2, so we will be fighting Thousand Sun Traitor Astartes with the assistance of an Ultramarine contingent. We also had this guy, whose full name is the Killer of People That I Hate, which probably don't need any more explanation on that end. Also, before we start, I wanted to give a thank you for everyone's support on the Ignis Gamersubs Cup launch. I definitely have a case of imposter syndrome when it comes to thinking of myself as a quote-unquote YouTuber, so the sheer amount of people who got a cup, shirt, or patch was insane, which, by the way, if you are interested, they are only being sold for the next week. And here is me holding a cup to prove I am not a faceless, whimsical spirit inhabiting the internet as previously accused, and for the 2% of people who cared what I looked like. Thank you, everyone.
I didn't know. I don't know. The voice doesn't quite match, but it's like it's a surprise, but a welcome one, right? That very interesting.
Also use code Rubix for 10% off your order if you decide to grab something. And now on with the Mechanicus doing stupid stuff.
No, I totally get the imposter syndrome. Consider this my 2 cents as a small dingus on the internet, right? No, I totally get that. You are doing incredibly well. You are consistently positive. You are consistently someone that, you know, I look at and watch videos and just have fun. Do I necessarily watch everything? Not really. It's really cool to see the odd Gaius Van Bale's meme, popped in there. One of these days, I'm going to come across a RubixRaptor video, and it's just going to be a test of your reflexes. It'll be great. I totally get that, though. As somebody who doesn't value my own content and value what I do, as I feel I'm pretty much a sleaze in certain aspects. Yes, I do things a lot more ethical than other React channels, but I understand it. This is not to garner pity points. This is to, I understand, at least to a degree. I can absolutely empathize with that, and you are doing amazing. So don't be so hard on yourself. I know this is the pot calling the kettle black. Don't be so hard on yourself, RubixRaptor. The cup also was amazing. I'm very sad that I missed that. Been very exhausted the past couple months, and I completely just missed the window for it. However, the cup is an absolute banger, and I am glad that the cup 1 came out, and 2, that it was such a banger. You should definitely, wink wink, go check out RubixRaptor. Right, viewers? Check out RubixRaptor if you haven't. Or if you have, go watch the original video again. Right?
Knowledge Magos Unit DH3.
You don't look like you would sound.
I do like the Ray-Bans with the I am.
You know it, baby.
Yeah, I'm a pirate.
Why are you always default to the pirate band?
Want to see something cool?
Yeah.
What? Calm down, bro. What?
The secrets of the machine god are mine to command, unlike you.
So the secrets they gave you is how to put a drill and a clasp on an arm?
Yep.
I'm just...
Core 1 is on move.
Oh my goodness.
Is that I can't remember what that is. It's not a dreadnought, but is it a smaller knight? I'm still learning a lot about 40k. I always also forget that AdMech has an army until I went to the 40k store and I'm like, wait, these things get wings? That's so cool. Like, I know what AdMech is kind of just that weird thing that I forget exists. And I hear there's a couple things with Adeptus Mechanicus specifically, where, one, they just have so many units, and in order to play the army effectively, you kind of have to have, like, all of the units. Also, I guess the way that their mechanics actually function are very 200, 300 IQ focused. So they're definitely an interesting army. I look forward to going against them in comp at some point.
And Brave will move on.
Nice nerd.
Right now. We have multiple vehicles on the ridge line in front of us.
Holy moly. Okay, stay down.
I'm assaulting the hill encampment now.
Oh my god, I got him. Holy shit.
capture the picket zone cohort on Mars. Be aware.
Damn! Holy shit! Know where the Arbiter has it, just let it be.
All cohorts, we have more heretic authorities to our direct west. All cohorts, please do not expand beyond the pickets for now. Kill it.
Who is down that hallway that keeps shooting you guys?
Space Marine.
There's a space marine? Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye. There's a big guy in there.
He do be pretty big.
Cohort.
That is a really cool Thousand Suns model. Like, I'm so used to Space Marines too, where they kind of have that like that teal. I really love their entire aesthetic. At some point, I will absolutely be picking up Thousand Suns because Helldrake. Just paint the Helldrake kip colors, right? I mean, the meme writes itself. But I actually really like how they look. I think that they're really cool from an aesthetic standpoint. They're very thematic. I really love them. I'm not used to seeing him so deep a blue. But then again, I mean, I there's so much in terms of 40k lore, 40k content that I haven't delved into. It wouldn't surprise me if certain factions of Thousand Suns were a deeper color than others, or if this is just a artistic liberty taken by the mod.
4 will be defending picket 1 for the time being until, whatever happens.
I do stress that the Arbiter and Space Marines have tried to save the main force.
Could you repeat along?
1 second, they're murdering me.
What?
Yeah, we're in the death tunnels.
They won't let me in the tunnels.
Oh my! He's trying to break into the tunnel. He's trying to get in. Man, I got him. You guys okay?
No. It makes sense that he didn't pop into glitter or as his helmet pop off and space glitter came out. I think it makes sense in the Arma engine.
There's a dead man there! Holy shit! Ah!
What a massacre. No, kill that
You need a shut around.
No, I don't have a stomach!
We just had an enemy drive through on a fucking motorbike.
Should kill that guy. We got him.
Stop, this is cohort 1. Looks like there's enemy Thousand Suns on the field.
Oh, they shot me in the side of my globe!
Ouch.
Injured Skitari unit. I will assist.
Oh my god, no!
10011111111.
Enemy is 13, then cohort 4 position.
Oh my god!
Raise your fire. Raise the machine gun.
That is a lot of Space Marines.
Tanks destroyed, killing people.
What is happening back there?
Status, are you guys gonna work?
There is a heretic in that window with a giga machine gun.
This is cohort
I think they got him.
He's kind of entrenched in there. That is, I can't remember which Modern Warfare 2 map it was. The one with the store at the center that had 2 floors. There's a hole in the floor. There was a building off in the back that you could go through, like a little short chain of apartments up some stairs. But there was a minigun in one of the windows, is why I bring it up. This reminds me of that map specifically. I literally can't remember what the map is called, but that reminds me of that apartment complex map.
Adepts of Mars, we are in need of aid if you are so inclined. We have been cut off.
Wow, I wonder who that guy is.
Wait, yo, about this. About that specifically, I was playing some Space Marine 2 recently, and then the Heavy was doing that. He was just moving on the X-axis without actually moving. It was really funny.
Was that a friendly valve?
Traitor legions inbound, bearing west.
Cohort 1, I want you to mobilize into that Scorpius.
Your assistance is appreciated. Where do you need us?
I'd rather have them defend ticket 2.
Destroyed again.
We'll dig in here.
Canadian Age Chimera. I just went to space.
That's about right.
It's gone.
Going back to Cadia.
They're going home.
Your Lordship, I believe the Chimera has passed our vessel. What?
What a great just absolute cut-in for that, because I really love his Barotrauma series. Oh, that was peak.
Oh my god, he's got tricks! Yeah! It's here, it's here, it's coming up the road, enemy! Zoom in! Oh!
I killed him in the name of my sword. Not back.
Praise to the Messiah. I swear to.
We got a multi-labs, a couple of defensive placements over towards the southeast.
You know, I feel like Warhammer 40K, I mean, I feel like this translates over strictly from the tabletop, right? Like going from the tabletop. But like, it's interesting to think about at least this in the Arma setting, and it makes me wonder what Games Workshop is going to do, if they're going to do anything, right? I mean, they've been capitalizing, I feel like they capitalize on Space Marine too. I feel like there's a demand for their games, as unfortunate as things like Dark Tide ended up being, right? Where they definitely had the cash shop shotgun and ready right out the gate, but the game itself was lagging behind, which seemingly from Space Marine 2, I don't know if it's the studio specifically, but they seem to have learned something from that. I mean, like, what is it? People are wanting a Total War 3 Warhammer 40K, like a modern iteration, because what is it? Total War 3 Warhammer is actually really good, but obviously that's like Age of Sigmar stuff, right? Like that's fantasy. I think a 40K version of that would go pretty hard. I don't know if it's necessarily... I'm sure Games Workshop has the money to do something kind of like an Arma large-scale engine, but I feel like they might have honestly just collab out. I don't know. It's so interesting to think about because like it transfers over just fine. But then I think about like, okay, but what games could use this IP to the fullest effect? And would Games Workshop even allow it at that point? Which I think is why mods are such a good thing. I've been very vocal on my disdain for modern video game industry trends and being able to say copyright entire mechanics and stuff like that. And then they IP squat on the mechanic because Lamau, we own it. Why should we care? Obviously copyright ownership, stuff like that. Obviously respect. I'm a huge proponent of respecting that. It's if there's a need and it's not being filled, what do you expect people to do, right? It's like how I legally cannot endorse downloading games that you do not own. I legally cannot endorse that. What I can say from a business perspective is, say, let's take Pokemon Fire Red, right, or Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver. Let's say you want to have a copy of that, and you're like, okay, and then you go on Amazon, eBay, and it's like, oh, this is 100 plus, 200 plus for these copies, easy. No, so what do? Do you buy an off-brand cart? Do you go to Nintendo specifically? But Nintendo doesn't sell Fire Red, Heart Gold, Soul Silver anymore. They haven't for years at this point. So if there's a demand, but the supply isn't there, what are consumers going to do? They're going to do what they can to get access to it by any means necessary. So therefore, you make a legal channel for them to get it, right? It's just basic supply and demand. So applying that to Games Workshop, it's like clearly there is at least some market for big video game, battle simulator with Space Marines and different factions and stuff, right? But if we don't have that, what do you expect people to do, right? They're going to go play Arma 3, or going to go play Barotrauma. They're going to get those experiences there, which then we start getting into the argument of Games Workshop cease and desisting stuff, and which legally, if they have a right, it becomes the question of, but are you going to do something, right? Are you going to do this? Things I think about at 4 a.m. on a daily basis.
Actually, a lot of defensive placements.
Valkyrie and missiles. Holy moly.
Spicy.
Oh, heavens. That is a world war over there.
A little bit.
I see the Ultramarine just floating towards him. Off the tank is shooting. I think the tank killed him. The tank shot him out of the air like it was skeet shooting.
All other cohorts follow behind 206.8. Amateur.
Jesus Christ.
Spicy.
Hostile armor bearing southwest.
I'm gonna kill them!
We're taking shell fire.
I do like the those are all missiles. Oh no. I do like the parallel to the Dreadnought from Space Marine 2. He was definitely one of the best parts of the game. Brother, they're trying to make me run out of ammunition. Oh.
What was that? Hey, that was awful. I hate that place. Yeah, this field used to look a little different before.
A little bit.
Killer people that I hate. You see that Lehman Russ? Can you remove it? Thank you.
Feel free to push up. All other cohorts.
They're right there! They're firing massive shells at us!
Tank is gone!
Ultramarines are arbiter. There's earth shakers in the back killing us.
We'll move to annihilate them. Cohort 4 is on its way.
Nice.
The Marines are going for it!
Let me come up.
Oh my, oh heaven!
It's gone.
It's gone!
Wow.
This is Armature. I'm on Theta 1 position now.
What is that gun up there? Holy shit!
That is not beneficial to health or life. That's what that is.
The Ultramarine is killing him! Yeah!
Nice.
The Thousand Sun's got a little space bike! Oh! Truly terrible.
Heretic. Shit, I need to reload.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Ultramarines, you good up there?
He landed on us.
These Thousand Suns keep coming.
There's 1,000 of them or something. There's a dude on the roof with a huge gun. Oh my god,
What was the funny lore interaction? Because like when we start getting into like funny splitting hairs lore, wasn't some of the older lore, at least for the custodes, like there's only 10,000 of them, but technically every game of 40k is canon. So if we really want to get to the weird like splitting hairs of official lore, man, there's definitely more than 10,000 custodes.
You just vaporize him?
The will of the Omnissiah.
I believe you. I'm not gonna deny what you just said, because you have the vaporization rifle.
The Omnissiah wills that I taste heretic Astartes.
Hey, how's it going? Did you just kick that dude?
Yes.
No, it's due to my
You have to understand, he loves his job. He's just very happy to be a part of the the heretic annihilation.
Blend. I need to.
They replaced his whole throat with one of those things that you spin above your head and it makes a funny noise.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? do I sound crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Green.
Hey man, what the fuck? Who invited NVIDIA to the party, bro? What the hell all this shit, bro? Wait a minute, this is a bad idea. Last time y'all...
I hear the funny lore interaction, or I guess not lore interaction, but the in-universe interaction is Necrons v Tyranids. I hear that they they really go ham against each other and kind of hate fighting each other because the planet just doesn't at that point. It is so funny.
Such shit like this.
All cohorts, please steal all the boxes.
I think we should get out of here.
Oh, way to go. We fucking nerds. I had to touch everything.
We're not gonna open it.
Hey, quick question. If the people who own these boxes show up, if I stop on how to crash the server?
We shall cleanse the galaxy of filth.
Keyword
Nice.
Oh no! Oh, we need to leave. We need to go. Just ride.
The board is still holding. He's driven off the foul run.
Find the Omnissiah where we were placed in Necron.
Holy shit! I have no ammo to go.
Are we returning to picket too?
Stop trying to steal their loot!
We gotta go!
This makes me wonder if they're going to use Space Marine 2 as a base, just kind of like a live service base going forward. I don't know too much about their roadmap, but like they'll just start adding things like Necrons into it. They'll start adding things like oh god, I'm sure there's a lot of other things that they could potentially add, right? Because we had the Bio Titan, and you would assume that okay, if they have to make an arena thing for that, right? I don't know. I mean, maybe we'd see a oh god, what is it? The funny Tyranid. Norn Emissary. Maybe I don't know how big they're gonna get or how big they can get in the engine, right? But I think it would definitely be a really cool thing to have just a bunch of tie-ins. I wonder, because Darktide's still getting updates. We had Vermintide finally get the PvP update, so there's clearly a focus on like updating things. It makes me wonder if they're going to say if they have Necrons or if they start having AdMech units. But then again, you wouldn't be fighting that, so it probably wouldn't make sense for Space Marine 2. Maybe it's something like the Dreadnought, right? That kind of comes into play midway through the campaign. It's interesting to just see where they could go. Not that they will, but where they could go.
All cohort elements, we are moving off the island. Move back to the bridge.
These are such a magnets. I need to come here to fight skeletons.
You guys need to get the fuck off that island!
Son of a giant!
He's zooming.
This killer of all things. I'm done holding the line. I'm leaving.
Keep moving. This whole world, it's a loss. We gotta leave. There are Chaos Space Marines and Necrons. It's just a terrible day all around. Yeah. Oh, you're okay.
This is the Marine contingent. We can provide covering fire from ticket point 2.
They okay back there, you think?
Our armature is down.
Armageur's down. Armageur's down.
That's the big boy.
I think it's time to just run.
I'm half expecting the Bosnian Nightmare just to come in and just sucker punch it. I've been absolutely just like, that is the expectation at this point. Is that Stockholm Syndrome? I don't know what that is. That's a lot of fire.
Oh, hey, look, a guy.
On the other side, you must save Calix.
Why is Calix still holding picket 1?
Goddamn Calix is still different.
Oh, there's a Necron absolutely gurgling towards me. There he goes.
I love their Scooby-Doo run. It's so funny.
Kill that guy? Truly, the Silent King's divination. Oh.
What is the Necron unit? The funny one that looks like a face hugger? It's like, is it the Canoptic Reaper? I hear they're rough. I'd be very curious to see how they work in a mod like this.
He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. Oh! There is a Necron absolutely tweaking in our lines. Never mind. There's something over there. We should get away from the Armature. It's gonna get targeted. Holy hell. Armature, no! No! Oh, man.
Get another Armature and I can try to deal with it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
I'm curious how an Eldari Wraith Knight moves in a setting like this. I'd have to look if there's even a mod for that. That'd be actually kind of cool.
The knight is dead.
The knight is dead.
Someone didn't make it in the water. Someone died. Someone swimming below us just drowned.
Just truly grim.
Oh heavens.
Zooming. Oh. Wait a minute. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Because I am going 23,000 kilometers an hour?
Somebody just screamed over soaring. I don't like that.
You're schizophrenic.
We lost the Space Marine. Oh, we made it. Hey, look.
Oh. I love his community. Oh my god, that was funny. Just blatant product placement. It's just like, oh, it's so funny. I am vastly uneducated on the lore aspect of things. I'm much more of a I like playing the thing. The couple times that I've been down to said funny store for Warhammer, I've been talking about comp and just hearing about comp and how things go, right? What is it? What was, I can't remember. There was something about Rogel Dorn and a couple tanks, I think, from AdMech that we're kind of seeing a lot of play. Certain interactions. I love hearing about it. Not that I necessarily understand all the interactions at this time. But yeah, the lore is definitely supplementary to me, and I've been picking up little bits and pieces of it, say from like Emperor Text-to-Speech and stuff. So I do want to once again thank RubixRaptor for being just a really cool, like, 40K person. I know it's, you know, he does it sometimes, right? But honestly, it's been really cool to see. It's been really fantastic. Even definitely already seen the weird screechy side of the 40K community. To which we just laugh at them because, man, woo! But RubixRaptor just being someone who's just generally and genuinely positive, and, you know, just has a lot of fun with it. I mean, has effectively gotten me into the game in the series. However, I am still just a tourist for all intents and purposes. So thank you, everyone, for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. Go ahead and check out RubixRaptor, especially if you haven't. Even if you did, go ahead, give him a click, put some videos on, help him in the algorithm. I can't wait for him to achieve over that 1 mil. He absolutely deserves it. I am a shill. I am a dingus on the internet, and even though I've tried doing other things, React content's really the only thing that sees numbers. So, I mean, I want to make sure that I'm pointing out people who I think absolutely deserve the metrics and who absolutely are, in my opinion, the difference on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.